take a walk on the woo-woo side with me. My name is Michelle Douglas and I'm an intuitive healer, coach and soul regression therapist. I help people to create health, wellness and prosperity in their lives through a process of clearing harmful or restrictive energies or beliefs. My ultimate goal is to empower you to create the life that you desire. For more information, visit findmysparkle.com. Why, hello there, and thank you for joining me on episode 26 of the Find My Sparkle podcast. Today, I will not be talking about A Course in Miracles, but I will be talking about miracles. So I put up a post on my website today called The Power of a Pretend Miracle, and I have written about this before, but for some reason, I just felt a nudge, I guess, to talk about this today in this podcast and to post another article about it because it's so powerful. So if you want to know about the power of a pretend miracle, keep listening and we will go on and explain it. Well, I will anyway. So if you're struggling in any area of your life, no matter what it is, this will hopefully help you to turn things around. A miracle, even if it's pretend, will do things to your energy field and your vibration, unlike anything else you could think of. It's so awesome. So if you've been following my posts or my episodes about A Course in Miracles, I have actually just posted something which talks about how your thoughts are not neutral. So your thoughts become things and they create your reality. So this sort of ties into that. So every single thing you think about has the power to create your reality. It is a very important lesson in the course because it's teaching us that thoughts literally create things, which I just said. And that leads me to the next part of this episode. So let me give you some background. Some time ago, I was watching a recording of Dr. Joe Dispenza. Now, if you've not heard of him, go check him out on YouTube. He's a very, very smart man, very well educated. And he was talking about how he helps people to regain their health using the power of their mind. He said words to the effect of, you have to become that person who has what you want before you can have what you want. So you actually need to become somebody else in order to have the thing that you want in your life. So in his particular case, he was talking about having good health. So you need to become a person who has good health before you can have good health. I know it sounds a bit weird, but keep listening or reading or whatever. Anyway, so those words caused something to click in my mind and it made complete sense to me. It also helped me to understand why so many of us stay stuck in our struggles, whether they be health related, finance related, relationships, career, whatever. We always seem to be focused on what's wrong or missing, and that's what brings us down. And we're not focused purely on what we want, which is obviously the opposite of that, what we're actually experiencing. So Dr. Dispenza's words continued to run through my mind for quite some time, and I committed to keeping a closer eye on my thoughts, words, and actions to see if I could find a pattern. And what became very clear to me during this time is that my reality was 100% a reflection of my vibration in that moment. And what affects your vibration? Your thoughts, your emotions, all that sort of stuff. So this is really powerful. So what did I do with this knowledge? Well, I went on a little journey to work out exactly how I could become the person who has what I want in certain aspects of my life. I wrote down all of the steps as I worked through the process, and I actually ended up creating a great course, which I'm going to publish at some point. But then, I began to apply these steps of this course into my own life. I had to make sure it works, right? Because why teach something that won't work? That would be ridiculous. So I have to admit, I've not been perfect in following the steps that I documented, but I'm certainly thinking about things very differently. And when I look back to what was going on before I started and then fast forward to now, the shifts in my reality have been nothing short of amazing. So many things have improved. And I even feel happier, which is even better. Like it's just an added bonus, right? I thought I was already happy, but no, I'm even happier now. So I'm well aware I haven't had a lot of fun stuff happening in my life, like up until recently. So I wanted to change that straight away as well. So how do I become the person that has what I want? Well, I'm going to tell you all about that. Here's where we get to understand the power of a pretend miracle. I've outlined some of the steps I have followed myself in order to make my energetic shift. And the course I created will actually take this into a lot more detail with a lot more information, videos, steps, and so forth to help you to sort of speed up that process. But I'm going to cover some steps now that you could follow yourself starting today so that you can actually see some positive changes in your own life. So are you ready? Okay, here we go. So number one, Determine where you're at in relation to the aspect of your life that you wish to change and rate it out of 10. So 1 being that aspect of your life really sucks, and 10 being that it's exactly where you want that life to be, or where you want that aspect of your life to be, I should say. Number 2, write down what a 10 out of 10 rating would look like in relation to this aspect of your life. What would your days, weeks, months look like if this aspect was at a 10 out of 10? Write this down in a great deal of detail. It's really important you get very clear on what this means for you. Okay, so make sure you've got some time in a quiet place, a notepad and pen, and start writing. And then step 3, pretend that last night while you were sleeping, a miracle happened and all of a sudden that aspect of your life was a 10 out of 10. Yay. So now go about your day pretending that it really happened. How do you feel emotionally? How do you carry yourself when you walk? What do you do as this person who has experienced this miracle? Now be that person for the next week and be sure to journal about your experience daily. This is an important step and it will allow you to see on paper how you are progressing towards an actual 10 out of 10 in that aspect of your life. You might be surprised, like day to day, you may not notice any of the subtle changes, but if, like myself, you look back, you go, oh my God, look where I was then and look where I am now. That's amazing, right? So final step, you must have fun with this. If it's not fun, it's not worth doing. So find ways to make it fun or just be in the moment, pretending that wonderful miracles happen and you're loving your life and you're feeling joy and wonder about how great your life can actually be. So I sort of find it like, the way I look at it is like it's a living daydream. So I'm living my daydream, even though it's not really happened. I've pretended it has, and I am acting as though it has. I am feeling like it has. I'm having the same emotions like it has. I do certain actions that I would only take if that had already happened, that sort of thing. So there's a lot to this, but if you do it properly, you will see some changes. And later on, I will document the course details and post it up, and then you can have a look and maybe sign up to do that as well. So until next time, have a great day and we'll talk again soon. See ya.